If you could do it all over again, what would you do differently as an agency owner? Another amazing question. So there's there's a lot. I mean, you got to think back at like when I first started, I didn't even know what an invoice was. And I hired I hired the right people in the wrong roles. I hired the wrong people. I mean, I did everything incorrectly, it seemed like in the very beginning. But if I could do it all over again, I would just make sure that I was only doing the stuff I truly enjoyed. And then everything else, and I started doing this the last couple of years, that's why we had really good growth. But for the majority, there's a couple things that I just didn't enjoy doing, that I kept doing, that I didn't take the time, because we were so busy with client work, I didn't take that time in order to stop and saying, how can I use technology? How can I delegate this? Or how do I just say no completely and not do this anymore? I think that's probably the biggest thing. And then the other thing is always having that clarity of what we were creating and where we wanted to go, right? For a number of different years, it was just we were being reactive. And this may sound similar to almost all of you, right? You're reactive to the business that comes to you. You're reactive to the situations that presents itself in front of you, rather than be proactive. And the way to really be proactive is really I always had a motto. I loved Apple and Steve Jobs and all that. So, that one of my favorite commercials is the think different. And so that's always kind of been a motto of mine, of going, how can we think different? How can we innovate? How can we take what everybody's been doing here and doing it this way? How can we do it completely in our own approach and in our own way? And so those are some of the things that I would do over again, if I could go back. And then just making sure that, the reason why I built the agency playbook for all of you is to give you the systems in, the right way, in order to do, really to scale. And really just make sure that everything has a system, everything has a process, and everything's documented for everything. That's what I would do all over again. It's a good question. I want you to join the conversation. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Thanks for giving me your most valuable asset, your time.